Yo, what's going on, guys? Gifted Hippos here, back at again with another video. Today we are going to be playing a very, very old Shadowfen deck, which is High Priestess Klaxi with Bragda with Kindred's Grace. This deck uses a lot of synergies to put together the most powerful boards possible in Stormbound. We're going to be using Azure Hatchers, as well as Helio Troopers and Brood Sages to create a ton of toads, and then we're going to be turning all of those toads into big boys with either Bragda or Klaxi. And once they get weakened down a little bit, we're going to be restoring the whole entire army with Kindred's Grace. In addition to that, we got some removal to help us survive with Hunter's Vengeance, Confinement, Boomstick Officers, and Toxic Sacrifice, and then some nice utility with Dubious Hags. This deck is a lot of fun to run and completely unstoppable once you gain control. So let's hop into the Diamond Ladder and see what happens. Alrighty, it looks like we found our first match. We're up against Akuz. Interesting name. Going first is not great, but our hand is semi-playable, so it's whatever. Barter types, okay. In a winter deck, I'm imagining this is Winter Rush now. In the Mertz, yeah, it is. It's either going to be Rush or some sort of weird late game deck. Cycle the Grace, and we're playing Azure Hatchers here. He'll be scared to move up, and then we can just Hunter's Vengeance on everything. Or we'll be able to do Helio Troopers into Brood Sages. Saving Confinement and Hunter's Vengeance for the turn after. Other one works. Boston's. Is he really a Boston's deck? There's no way, right? A Boston's deck does not run Gifted. It's interesting. So I don't know if we're supposed to go aggressive or defensive here. This guy's confusing me. Let's just do what we were going to do beforehand. Because I don't think there's anything we could draw that even makes this better. Like, a Toxic Sacrifice there would have let us get a full clear, yeah. But I don't even know if it was a real full clear or just fake. Because it wouldn't have done much for us. Strict Quartermaster. So he is a Boston's deck, right? Right? Or is he just hoping to draw into merch tokens? I don't understand. Gifted. Okay, so it looks like we're just going to be playing Bragda. I have no idea what this man is doing. Like, absolutely no idea. And I guess we'll save everything, because all these removal spells are good. Yeah, this is so confusing. And then the Summon Militia on top of it, like, is he just a bunch of cheap cards with Mertz? But it's not really a Mertz Boston's deck. He draws his first token, okay. And then Greenwood. So that is why we kept Confinement. Because that Greenwood is going to be very big. Yeah, I guess we'll just Confinement. And then definitely not Toxic Sacrifice. We're not going to be using it this turn, but we'll use it the turn after. So we'll go Confinement, Hunter's Vengeance, and then our Bragda will buff our units once again. Probably to the point where it forces him to defend. Yeah. So now he's forced to defend, or else he's going to take lethal. And then we have some good cards to clean everything up. And even Kindred's Grace if we don't fear anything. Which at a healthy 15 strength, considering we take damage, will still be pretty good. Okay, Confinement of Zone. But he's going down a lot of value for that. And then Rhymelings. Gift as well. Okay. So See, if we go in right now, we can only face lethal to Saber Paws plus anything. So I guess we don't do it. Let's go Boomstick here. Dubious on his knight. And then we'll go Copper Skin. And then next turn we can go Helio Troopers into Kindred Grace. And that sounds pretty good. Or we can go Helio Troopers, Trade Hunters, hopefully draw Brood, Azure Hatchers, Kindred's Grace the turn after or something. I don't know. Yeah, Gift of the Wise? What is this guy playing? I don't understand it. He's going to Boston's, but this time onto our Bragda, so he's going to ignore the stuff on his baseline for now. Token Raven, okay. Green Prototypes. But isn't that the last card in his hand? Right? Yeah, wait, what was the point of that? I don't understand these players. Okay. So, okay, I guess we'll just Helio Troopers and then we'll Kindred Grace. Actually, you know what? To not lose to Siren, let's do this. Because there still is a decent chance he has something like Siren. Not a high chance, but a decent chance. Confinement, okay. Nice. So because we didn't use Kindred Grace on the bigger unit, now he has to waste Confinement on something relatively small. Greenwood, okay. What else you got? The Gifted. So we can... Yeah, let's do this. We're going to trade Brood Sages. Ooh, wait, things just got interesting. You know what? We'll do that next turn. Azure Hatchers, spawn some Toads. And we'll go Bragda. So this game is pretty much over. We have the Dream lineup. All the units buffed. 21 strength on his baseline. And he just used Confinement. Alrighty. Well, that's game. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alrighty, we found a second match. We're up against Wet Willy with an absolutely beautiful little dinosaur avatar. Opening hand is decent. It's always nice to be able to cycle your expensive cards in the early game, just so you know you don't draw them later. We're gonna do something weird here. I think we'll play... No, we're gonna pop her as our Hatcher. It's almost always the correct play. I was thinking of not popping it, but you can't really do that all the time. And a gray. Okay. So let's see. Oh, we don't get Toxic Sacrifice because it hit the wrong one for us. That sucks. But it's fine. We don't need Toxic. Yeah, Toxic Sacrifice would have been really good. But I guess we'll have to settle for a Boomstick. And then we'll play the Brood Sages 2 back so we can hope to get a Bragda. We either get a Bragda or a Kindred's Grace with this positioning, so it's fine. And then we'll probably trade Helio Troopers in this next hand. Does he have Gifted as well? Or Green Prototypes? No, he doesn't. Okay. So yeah, we'll just play a Bragda. Call it a day. Trade Helio Troopers first, though. There's Bragda. And then our next hand is all removal spells, which will be just fine. Yeah, we'll probably trade Copper Skin as well, just to line everything up with Brood Sages. Luris, okay. You know what? I might actually be fine just playing Kindred's Grace here. It may seem kind of silly, but yeah, it's the best play. And then we'll get Klaxi next turn. 6 for 12, not the worst. Alright, it looks like he left us his Luris to convert, so let's do that. And then in this hand, most likely we won't need Hunter's Vengeance. Ooh, this is good. Confinement and Bragda. Okay, he does have Blade Storm, so now we're safe to play Azure Hatchers. And Wretches. Okay. So I'm trying to... Definitely can't play Confinement. Yeah, it's a good hand. I think there's a positioning that allows us to play around Luris while getting Dubious Hags to spawn on a good tile. But I'm trying to think of what that positioning is. Might be something like this. We'll play Dubious Hags here, Boomstick Officers here, and Azure Hatchers back here. We can pop them if we need to with our Toxic Sacrifice. And then we'll get some pretty solid Bragda value. Okay, he has Gift to the Wise. I'm imagining we're going to see an Ulf or something like that. Sparkly Kitties first. Siren. Okay. Chance of him having gifted is low, but it's still there. Nice. Sucks for him. Alright, so we are going to pop our Azure Hatchers, I think. And because of the way triggers work, our Azure Hatchers will... Oh, wait a minute. Our Azure Hatchers will die, right? They'll die. It'll mark these spots as spots to spawn, and then that's when these two will die. Okay, so first this will die. It marks all the spots around it. Then the units will take damage, and then the spawns actually happen. So that's why we can play Toxic Sacrifice right here. See? And that's why it is very important to know your Bragda tech. We're just going to play Copper Skin, because we'll draw Helio next turn. Yeah. He does have Luris right here, but everything got buffed up to 9 strength. So it's just over what Luris can do. Okay, Hunter's Vengeance. That's fine. And you'll probably play Luris or something like that. Warfront Wretches, maybe? If he has it again? No, he'll just give up. Alright, good game, Wet Willy. Alrighty, it looks like we found another match. We're up against Shint24. He starts off with a Whisk Cloud, so this is... Pure Freeze is such a beautiful matchup. Okay. Funnily enough, Confinement might be where it's at right now. If I play a Dubious Hags, our own token is pretty hard to deal with. And then we're going to trade Kindred's Grace. That should be fine. The Hearth. Okay, so I'm glad that I used Confinement. Just gonna Azure Hatchers. And then next turn maybe we can Bragda. Just maybe. And if not, we have Toxic Sacrifice, Dubious Hags, and the Copper Skin. True Shot Post. Okay, we are most definitely using Bragda. And no need for Toxic Sacrifice in this matchup. So he probably has a Moment's Peace here, I'm imagining. Because if you're running Whisk Cloud with True Shot Post, what are you doing if you're not running Moment's Peace? It's probably Moment's Peace. And when you're facing a True Shot Post matchup with this deck, you are 100% winning. It's just that you have to hold on and play very patiently. Okay, he's freezing and the Moment's Peace. Cool. Just as we expected. So no need for Hunter's Vengeance. Yeah, you're always going to be trading out all your removal. And then just stalling. Playing units to stall. It is perfectly acceptable. Now we're just going to play this in the back. Small mistake here. We should have given him a Dubious Hags token and then played Helio Troopers in the back, so that way we could play a big Bragda. But this is perfectly fine of a situation to be in. We can actually just base lock him here. Probably going to be using Klaxi more often. Yeah, let's just base lock him. We'll see what he has. Yeah, the True Shot gets rid of it, but this is a lot of units. And we might actually be able to use our confinement if he gives us something. He does give us something. Nice. Probably another building. Oh no, he's just going to freeze. That's fine. Quakefall? That's crazy. Okay, so our units will move up. No need for... Probably no need for Azure Hatchers, but we'll keep everything. We'll just use Confinement first. Or sorry, Kindreds first. I'll use Confinement right now. We'll keep the hand. The hand is fine. Yeah, because we certainly don't want to draw into all of our removal, which is in rotation right now. We could see another Moment's Peace out of him. Would not be surprising at all. Yep, there's a Moment's Peace. Okay. What else? Another True Shot. So Klaxi here gets some nice value. Some very nice value. We could also Toxic Sacrifice. What would a Toxic Sacrifice would bring 2 of our toads down to 5, which then Klaxi would make them go to 10. I think I'll do that. Killing our own unit to kill all of his, but then get stronger units back. Seems fair enough. And now that we forced him to split his True Shot posts, he'll have a much harder time protecting both of them. We might see another Quakefall come out shortly too, which would not be great. Still a winning matchup by far. But if he has some sort of chip card like Visions, we're going to have to turn up the tempo. Rock Workers. Okay, so he just blocked himself in. Does he have Quakefall? He does have Quakefall. That's beautiful. But we're going to be able to take out both of his True Shots now. Or maybe not. Hello? Okay, Frozen Core. That's fine. We'll just get rid of... What should we get rid of? Copper Skin, maybe? Yeah. Seems like a smart play. And then we'll just leave him with some stuff. Or, oh, now that changes it. Now we can take out both, everything. So I'm actually going to elect to do that. And we want our Deweys to move up over there. Let's see what he's got. We should be able to drop Bragda with all this. And Bragda with Kindred's Grace is an absolute monster. No need for confinement, so that's an easy trade out. Surprised we haven't seen a Gift of the Wise as well. Pretty strange. And Rockworkers as well. This guy's playing a pretty cool deck. Respect it. True Shot Post and probably Moment's Peace or what? Bless with Brawn. Okay. Alright, no need for confinement. There is our Bragda. Okay. So we can either play Bragda into the Raven and then use Kindred's Grace on Bragda, or we can play Bragda so that way the Raven walks into it and then use Kindred's Grace, which will give us one less unit, but that unit will be bigger. And I'm actually going to choose to just buff them up now and then use Kindred's Grace on Bragda, because any unit he plays will be forced to walk into Bragda. Because look, his Rock Workers are blocked, right? They can't move, which means anything he plays here will have to go over here. Therefore buffing this unit, and possibly also this one. Moment's Peace, okay. His Whisk Cloud won't work though. Midwinter Chaos. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll give him that. That is very good. And now we'll probably see Whisk Cloud here. Yeah. Okay. But it is of no matter to us. I actually don't need Klaxi because Bragda is going to get hit and buff everything. So there's that. We can play Heliotroopers into Brood Sages. And then save Toxic Sacrifice, maybe? Actually don't know how we're supposed to play this. It's a lot of options. Oh, I think I see it. We'll play them here. Toxic Sacrifice. It'll blow up that. Give us a bunch of toads. And then we'll go Heliotroopers into Brood Sages. There it goes. That's a good play. It hits the wrong one. Okay. But at least now we have a very big threat in this corner. Which, in either scenario, we're doing exceptionally well. Frost Hexers, he's going to stall it for a little bit longer. It's fine. Quakefall, also fine. Takes out some toads. I'll probably just use Hunter's Vengeance to clear and buff our froggies. Rock Workers. Okay, so he's moving up the field. We can't let him get past the second row. I don't think I'm actually going to use Hunter's Vengeance. It's just never good enough. And I mean, why not keep putting up the pressure? And we'll leave him locked in. So we'll just go something like this. And then Brood Sages. And we'll play another Dubious Axe. Oh, next turn's going to be spicy. Next turn, if he's still alive, we can use Kindred's Grace on Bragda again. And he's fully locked in right now. Moment's Peace. Oh. I think he's going to go down to 1. Okay. Alright, let's just... No Bragda. Toxic Sacrifice. What funny thing can we do with this? You know what? Let's base lock him with his own unit. How about that? Klaxi. Whee! That's cool. Alright, so he definitely has Quakefall again, right? So he'll Quakefall. And then he'll still have 2 units on each side that he has to deal with. Yep. Alright, he gives up. Let's go. Easy game. On to the next one. Nice. We found a match against a guy named Get Out of Plat. He gives us the wave. We'll give him 1 right back. Opening hand is not crazy. We do have Boomstick Officers. And if he plays Azure Hatchers, we're threatening to use Toxic Sacrifice on this. Which he is not. I am pretty content to play Confinement. And then cycle Bragda because we don't have board presence. Yeah, that's fine. Confinement. And then next turn, we'll probably end up using Hunter's Vengeance to clear everything. Or we'll go Heliotroopers into Brood Sages to get some board presence before we do that. Blue Sail. This is interesting. We'll just Hunter's Vengeance. He's up to some sort of shenanigans, but I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to sit back and wait. If we cycle Klaxi, we could get any combination of either Toxic Sacrifice, Kindreds, or the likes. Okay. Lucky Charmers. We're going to ignore that until we get back to our confinement. In the meantime, let's clog the field some more. We might even be able to get a good Kindred's Grace off. Or we'll just use Toxic Sacrifice on some stuff. Either works for us. First Mutineer. And a Rogue Sheep. Wow. Hopefully he likes our hand. Because it isn't going to do too much for him. Yep, he sees it. Alright. Whee! And we're going to keep our own Toxic Sacrifice. Trade out Dubious Hags. Because if he does play our combo, we want to be able to use Azure Hatchers into Toxic Sacrifice on that. Yep, he's going to do it. Oh, aggressively though. Okay. That's nice. Hunter's Vengeance does nothing, so we'll trade that. Hopefully we draw something that doesn't move. Oh, okay, then this actually does well enough. We'll play Toxic Sacrifice. That'll mostly clear everything, like it's good enough. And then we'll get to use Confinement, Boomstick Officers, and Copperskin next turn. We're not dead to Siren. A Blade Storm, wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Green Prototypes. The amount of pressure that applies is kind of annoying. So, can't play Azure Hatchers. Klaxi, not playable. Confinement on this one. Boomstick Officers here. And we'll play a Copperskin to reduce our damage by 1. So we're going down to 9. We're not facing lethal to Blue Sail Raiders. Next turn our hand is a little bit awkward. Not just a little bit, it's very awkward. Opponent's thinking. One thing I liked so much about this deck last season is that it has a great matchup into Winter Rush with Bless with Brawn, because Confinement just completely kills that deck, and Toxic Sacrifice does as well. Alright, he's gonna go aggressive. Fair enough. He's gonna check out her hand. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, so we can choose to go down to 1, and I might just have to take it. We won't have any real counterplay though. No need for Kindred's Grace. Doesn't do anything. Ooh. We kind of have to just play Klaxi and hope that that token spawns upwards. Yeah, let's do it. And then... Or, actually, my bad. We can play Brood Sages on the side. Yeah. Now we're blocking all sorts of funny little lethals. Oh, that's game? That's sad. Oh. Good game, mister. I don't know what he has, but I'll respect it. Oh, he's searching. He's searching for it. He finds the gifted. Rogue Sheep again? No way. Oh, he's just stealing all our cards. Alright, it's definitely time for some Hunter's Vengeance action. Nice. And then we'll play a Dubious Hags forward and a Bragda. We're down to 3 health, but anything that's above 1 means that you're still alive. So we'll take it. Next hand, we're going to use all 12 mana perfectly. And then the turn after, we'll probably be drawing Kindred's Grace and Klaxi. Yeah, he has a Hunters of his own, which we knew about. Blade Storm. Oh no. Clears everything. He gets unlucky with his token, though. That's the only spot where he couldn't play blue sail to clear. Alright. Let's go for the base lock. He just used all of his clearing cards, and that should be game. He gives us the wide eyes. I don't think he was expecting that. And he surrenders. Let's go. Easy match. Get out of... You know what? He should change his name to Get Out of Heroes League, because that's what we just did to him. Good game. Oh, nice. We found our next match. We're up against Forever Zero. What's up? We'll play Doobie Sags in the middle. Never a bad spot. Unless he's playing Sparkly Kittens, but it's like worst case scenario. Yep, he plays his gray. Oh, I remember now. He's playing Winter Control. So let's do this. We get a whole ton of frogs. Everybody's happy. Except for the person who doesn't have a whole ton of frogs. He'll probably play Aluris here to try and take as little damage as possible. Harvester of Souls. Or that. Or that. We can cycle Bragda because we're not going to be able to play it. And we'll just clear the field. Debating whether to play Hunter's Vengeance or Heliotroopers. I guess Heliotroopers is better. On the off chance that he can't clear it, it's great. And Frontline isn't that dangerous against a Winter deck. That is Winter Control. Okay, he does clear it. And nice, because we waited, we'll get some extra Hunter's Vengeance value. Patience is key. No need for confinement. Because he shouldn't be playing anything too large yet. And then we'll probably just trade Klaxi. Or maybe even the Kindred's Grace. Spark Kittens into Luris, right? Rock Workers, okay. That's a fun one. Alright, no Kindreds it is. We'll just go like this. And then we'll play Crimson. Or Copperskin. I always get their names confused. And we'll actually make it so that way his Sparkly Kittens are a 1-strength unit. So it's good for either Bragda or Brood Sages. We are just running fully into a Beast of Terror here. But not much we can do in that scenario. He'll just try and clear as many things as possible. That's reasonable. And a Rogue Sheep. Oh, he's going to see our Klaxi. Oh, is he going to play Toxic Sacrifice? He would have to be a monster to do that. Is he? No, he's just going to play Brood Sages. Okay. So he did not end up seeing our Klaxi. Which sucks. Actually, Bragda with Brood Sages is just more value, right? It is, but it doesn't fit on curve. It is more value, though. And I am always down for more value. This is a tough one. This is definitely a tough one. I think Bragda is better in more scenarios, right? So that's going to be my philosophy for saving it right now. And let's just keep the hand. The hand looked good. Toxic Sacrifice, okay. That's fine. Bragda would have ran into that pretty hard as well. And a Klaxi. No way, that's funny. He just used our own cards to clear us. So we can't play Bragda now. Ooh, this is going to be fun. So Dubious. Toxic. Nice, it spawned in the best spot. Helio Troopers. And then we'll fill the field. So many frogs. And then next turn we'll use Confinement plus Hunter's Vengeance plus Boomstick to get rid of everything else. Trading Copper Skin. We'll probably draw Kindreds Grace. So this is looking solid. He has a Gift of the Wise. Not great for us because he could play any assortment of crazy clearing cards right now. Harvesters to grab another token. Okay. What else? Freebooters. Ooh. Into Quartermasters to grab Rogue Sheep or Rogue Sheep right now. Okay, he's gonna go Quartermasters, get Rogue Sheep. Smart. So now I have it for next turn. Antikas. Okay. Some big Hunter's Vengeance value right here. Big, big, big. The card we least want to play. Probably Copper Skin. Okay. Yeah, we'll start with Hunter's Vengeance. Yep, that's fine. And then let's see. We can play Azure Hatchers right here. And then we'll do a Boomstick. And I guess I'll play the Boomstick right here into his Klaxi. Hopefully he does not use Rogue Sheep and steal a Klaxi. And thankfully we didn't draw it. So I'm happy for that. The worst he could get from us is a Bragda. And he just played both his pirates, so it won't even be discounted. He's gonna start off with Sparkly. Okay. Does he have a Bragda that he stole that we don't know about? That I'm not too sure. He'll do a Gray. Okay. Nice. Takes out a Toad. And I guess he'll eliminate our last Toad, right? No, he doesn't. Will he? He does. Okay. Not great. Not great at all. Because we can't even clear everything effectively. We'll just have to do something slow like this. We'll do these Hags. Bragda into Confinement. And then I guess we'll save Toxic Sacrifice. Because he should be playing a lot of stuff next turn. Yeah, he'll definitely play a lot of stuff next turn. Now that he's back to Rogue Sheep. Or he's had Rogue Sheep in his hand this whole time. Unless he cycled it. Oh, wait, he did play 4 cards last turn, so he did cycle it. But he might be back to it. Along with Gift of the Wise right now. We'll see. We'll see. Confinement. Okay. That's fine. We are the one that benefits a lot more from Confinement. And Rogue Sheep. Rogue Sheep as the last card is a bit sketchy. But he does have our Klaxi now, so we have to be careful of that. No need for Kindreds. No way we just drew that. That's so good. Oh, wow. And frogs! Attack! So many frogs. He can play Klaxi into Toxic Sacrifice right here. But I would be fine with that. We got so much value from that play. Wow, that was beautiful. That was truly beautiful. Brood Sages into Toxic Sacrifice. And then he's going to play his Klaxi. Our opponent just loves playing our deck, because our deck is cooler than him, let's be real. Our deck is the best. I think I'm going to cycle out Toxic Sacrifice, because it's not too needed. Ooh, that was a good draw. It's a very good draw. That means that we can clear everything. So let's do Copper Skin. We'll go Boomstick. We'll take that out. And then we will fill the whole entire field with Froggies. Too many toads. There's barely any room for him to even play his cards. This is insane. Poor Forever Zero is just trying to stay within the top 10 of Hero League, but we won't let him. No passing. Alright, Confinement is going to do work here, because that just gains some strength. Freebooters. Token Toad. Probably another mover, and then he'll try and steal our hand. Yep, Token Toads. Quartermasters. And he'll probably pass turn here. Okay, he did pass. So we could play Hunter's Vengeance. We could. Let me think. Yes, we probably will. I'll get rid of Azure Hatchers. Alrighty. Well, let's give this a shot. We'll go Hunter's Vengeance. Nice, that hit everything good. And then we'll go Dubious Hags and Bragda in the pocket. Oh, and the next turn we'll have Klaxi into Kindred's Grace. Absolutely busted. Trying to think. I don't know if there's much he could do besides take our hand again, play a Toxic Sacrifice, and then that Bragda is pretty difficult to deal with. He might just have to run into it with Harvesters. Oh, or have Confinement. Yeah, that'll work. Solid. Surprised that for a late game deck he does not have any sort of life gain, like Underground Spring or Ulf. Just seems a bit counterintuitive to me. Oh, but he does have Greenwood Ancients. Okay. I guess that's a good card. So his green will go back up to 14? Yeah, it'll go up to 14. And then we can play a Toxic Sacrifice here into a Klaxi. If necessary. Or we could go Heliotroopers into Kindreds, and I think that's a better play. Yeah, we'll get rid of those. We'll go... If we go Hunters, how much does that do for us? Not much, but it kind of has to be done. We'll actually just play it first. That's fine. Then we'll go Heliotroopers into Kindreds. And our next turn is going to be spicy. Maximum Toads into Klaxi with some Boomstick backup. Forever Zero might be able to get a full clear though. And I really don't want him stealing this glorious hand, because it is so good. Token Toads. Okay, he's emptying out his hand before he plays Rogue Sheep. Oh no. This is not good. I'm just going to have to pray that he doesn't get our Klaxi. Gray. Okay. He's playing it back. Gift of the Wise. Oh wow. This is a unique ordering. Probably keeping his Gift of the Wise closer to his other cards. Oh. He does not have it in rotation. That is surprising. Okay, well I guess we get a lot of frogs. We could even cycle Boomstick here and hope to draw Azure Hatchers. which is pretty likely. Let's see, we could also draw Bragda though. What would Bragda do? Bragda would severely mess up our hands, so I think we'll actually keep it. Yeah, we will keep this. We'll just go like that. We'll play a Copper Skin, a Bird Sages, and then we'll fill up this field. I really don't know how our opponent gets out of this. He does have Tikas. So I could stall for another turn. And hopefully he gets lucky for his Confuse. Okay, Confinement. That's one unit. Still has the others to deal with. Quartermasters, maybe? West Wind. Okay. Okay, Tikas. So he did deal with it for one more turn. But that's only going to last so long. Quartermasters, yep. Alrighty. Well, next turn we know that for sure he will be taking a look at our hand. Taking a little gander. A little gander at it. No need for Confinement. Oh, we could just bust out a Hunter's Vengeance, but that does not seem necessary at all. Let us just do this. Oh yeah, some good value. Bragda. And then our hand next turn is not too great, but we should be drawn into Kindred's Grace. So that'll help improve it. Sparkly. Greenwood. Oh, that's so good for him. Okay, he'll be surviving for a little bit longer, I guess. At least until I can take care of that Greenwood, because it shuts down a whole entire column. Freebooters. Honestly, I didn't even notice what he stole. Okay, there's his Toxic Sacrifice. He gets that token. We get the buffs. And Helio Troopers. Oh, he just wants to get us that poison value. Oh, he's taking it. My bad. He's getting the poison value. Okay. I'll trigger again on nothing. And we'll get rid of our Hunter's Vengeance. Yes, we drew our Kindred's Grace. So let's see. We can actually use Toxic Sacrifice to on this unit right here. Oh my bad. I don't even know what I just did. We'd use Toxic Sacrifice on this unit right here, spawn a bunch, and then go crazy. I think that's the play. So Toxic Sacrifice, and then I guess we'll fill the whole field right now. Fill the whole field, and then we'll just Kindreds. Alternatively, we could have used Kindred's Grace on the unit in front of Greenwood. Would have also been fine. But I'm going to draw Confinement soon anyway, so I'm fine with losing some to threaten a harder lethal. And our next turn is also beautiful. We have Klaxi into Bragda with Boomstick and Copperskin as backup. And then, yeah, after this turn we should also be drawing into Confinement as an answer for Greenwood. Okay, our opponent chooses to trade. That's interesting. I guess it is an open tile for him. And then a gray. It's guaranteed to take out that 3 strength anyways. Harvesters as well. Okay. So let's see. The weakest unit on the field is a 1 cost. So if we get rid of... Oh, now it's a 2 cost. Okay. I guess we can do something semi-cool. Let's see. 8 plus 6, 14, plus 5 is 19. So we have perfect mana usage right now. We can definitely use, okay. I think this is the line. We'll use Bragda first. See what it buffs. Buffed all the right stuff. So now when we use Klaxi, it has to hit that one unit. And then we'll use Boomstick to damage that a little bit. And then Copper Skin. And yep, there's a confinement. And Gray just deletes. Deletes something big. That's fine. He has a confinement of his own. Nice. I wonder if he's going to play Greenwood on that. He's not. Okay. What is our opponent going for? Is it? It has to be another Greenwood, right? Right? What is in his hand? Rogue Sheep. Okay. Looks like he got some of our bad cards. So that's good for us. Azure Hatchers, possibly into a Toxic Sacrifice. Dubious. Okay, he's not going to choose to use his Toxic Sacrifice yet. But that will just leave us with the Toxic Sacrifice around. Toxic. Nice. And then we'll go... I guess we'll go for the base lock. But he does have Toxic Sacrifice. This is tricky. You know what? I'll actually leave Azure Hatchers back. And we'll do something like this. So we'll still threaten. But now we have Azure Hatchers that will possibly pop on our turn, allowing us to do a better Klaxi setup. Sparkly Kittens. Okay. What next? Greenwood. Okay. It's also fine. Quartermasters. Also fine. Probably a Rogue Sheep. Yep. And I'm guessing he's going to play Klaxi. Oh, he didn't get our Klaxi. Guys, we're the luckiest Stormbound player alive. Harvester of Souls. And he does have Heliotroopers. Let's see if he'll play it. The correct play is to play it into Azure Hatchers. He's not going to. Oh, guys, this game is toast. It's over. No, maybe it's not over. But it feels over to me. Yeah, so first we'll Hunter's Vengeance. See what it hits. Yeah. 3, 3, 6. 12. Okay, we have barely enough mana to play all this. Play Hunter's Vengeance first. Nice. Okay. And then we'll go Klaxi to turn everything into Ravens. And then we'll play Kindred's Grace. And we're going to play our Heliotroopers back like this. So that way, when this Heliotroopers moves up, it's going to lose -1. Meaning that it'll be 6. And then it'll leave a 1 strength of Westwind Sailors for us to take advantage of with Bragda. I'm telling you guys, this deck is very slow and methodical. And it can even stand against the biggest titans, such as Rogue Sheep, and Freebooters, and Gift of the Wise all in one deck, and Gray, and Harvesters. This man is stealing our whole deck, but it doesn't matter. Heliotroopers? Okay, he might play Rogue Sheep again. Maybe. Rock Workers. Okay. Oh, he's just getting on our baseline. Interesting. Oh, it looks like it's going to be Bragda time. So I don't think we need copper skin here. Alrighty. Let's just play Boomstick. And then we'll go... Yeah, we'll go Bragda, Azure Hatchers, and then we'll go Confinement. He might... Oh, wait. He might play a Greenwood here. He's most definitely going to play a Greenwood here. This guy's been holding on for so long, but I think next turn we'll do him in. Because we have Toxic Sacrifice into Brood Sages into Klaxi, which is just known to be a disgusting combo. Especially when you hit your own units, create toads around them, you just rebuild your whole army. Okay, probably Greenwood right there, right? Rogue Sheep, he's going to have a look at our hand, let's see. I want the Klaxi. He does get the Klaxi. Okay, so probably Dubious first. Yep, to get an additional toad. Or Raven, my bad. He's getting an additional Raven. Klaxi on it. Nice. He actually benefited from our card. And then maybe Toxic Sacrifice. No, just Brood Sages. And Sparkly. Okay, this is fine. No need for Dubious. Oh, actually, this ain't that good. I kind of wish I hadn't cycled Dubious now. But we can... Yeah, we can go Brood Sages into Klaxi and then Hunter's Vengeance. Because it doesn't even matter too much. We'll just deny him frontline easily. Oh yeah, he's giving us the good game. It's pretty much over. Alright, good game, sir. Wow, that was an absolute battle. It turns out that you just cannot beat Bragda, Klaxi, and Kindred's Grace all in one deck. In my humble opinion, I don't find any late game deck to be better than this. This is just peak of Stormbound. Alright, he's giving up. GG's forever zero. And that was a look at our wonderful Klaxi, Bragda, and Kindred's Grace deck. I hope you guys all enjoyed the matches. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know how your day went in the comments. And with that, have a good day. Bye.